Hello everyone, Brandon from ROA Off-Road here. Have you been wondering how to sanitize your water tanks? Well, today we're going to show you exactly how to do it. Jordan, what are you doing?
Oh man,
What are you doing?
dude, I want to use my Explorer, but I think I need to clean the water. I don't think I've ever sanitized the water.
That's interesting because we're actually just filming a video on that.
No way,
To the intro, yeah.
dude. You can show. I've never done this before, so
Okay, so
show
if you want to
me.
go front, we can go by the hose and stuff, and I can show you exactly how.
dude, awesome. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. So how often are you actually recommended to do this?
That's a good question. So a lot of people will do it after they de-winterize, so right before the first camping trip of the season.
Makes sense.
Sometimes if you buy a used RV, it's a good practice just to sanitize the tanks. And if your water just tastes bad and smells kind of like yours.
Yeah, mine didn't smell too good.
I promise you I've smelled worse.
I don't know.
Come on. I think you might be dying.
It's important to drain the tank after every time you use it, because that standing water, that's what's going to make it smell bad. So here we are.
So obviously we're in front of an Explorer. What does this, how do we go about this?
Yeah, so we got bleach right here. This is kind of the most common way. Most people have bleach at their house, so
Do you want any of the like scented stuff or anything like that, or just
No.
straight standard?
just straight standard bleach. If you do the scented stuff, then your water will smell like the lavender or lemon or whatever they have. So just the normal bleach.
Other than the bleach, is there anything specific that you need?
Yeah, so gloves are recommended. Depending on what method you use, 5-gallon bucket can be helpful. And then obviously water, and then something to measure the bleach with, like a measuring cup. And that should be all you need.
Cool.
Lots of water. That's the trick.
Lots of water. Make sure you have lots of water.
Yep. This is a Nautilus system, so it actually has a sanitize feature on it, which will bypass the hot water tank. That's the most important thing as well, is make sure you're bypassing the hot water tank.
So what are the specific steps that we need to do?
Okay, so step number 1 is make sure to drain your tank, your freshwater tank. Make sure everything's drained out of there, especially if there's standing water in there. You don't want to put bleach into standing water. So drain your tank, and then we're going to fill the tank with the sanitizing solution or the bleach. There's a few different ways to do that. You can fill this 5-gallon bucket with the appropriate amount of bleach. So 1 cup of bleach for a 50-gallon water tank.
Okay.
So you put the bleach in there, mix the water, and then the Nautilus is nice because it can actually siphon the bleach out of the bucket.
So you can suck it right up.
Yep.
Okay.
Another method that pretty much anybody can do is you can just pour your cup of bleach, if you get a funnel, pour it down your hose,
Ah.
and then
And then when you turn on the hose, it forces it through.
and then you
Oh,
can
that's
just
cool.
put it through, and then just make sure you fill your tank up all the way. So once you got the bleach in the tank, you're gonna need about 12 or so hours to let it sit in there.
Okay, so you want to let it get in the tank, bypass anything, hot water heater, filters, and then just let it sit.
And one more thing is, once you get it in the tank, run your water lines until
Okay.
you smell bleach, and then stop.
Okay, that makes
Just so it
sense.
gets in the line.
That way it's going through everything.
Yep.
Okay.
So then another tip I've actually saw online, I can't remember who said it, is to drive it around. So if you're going from a campsite to another one, it'll actually slosh the water around in there.
Oh,
Clean it.
I've never heard that before. That's a good tip.
Yeah. So about 12 hours is what you need to fully let it sanitize. Some people will say less time, but usually they're doing more bleach, and that just brings more risk into it. But you could do that. There's also other things that we'll link below. It's like a 2-step solution. So that actually one of them cleans the tank and then the other one sanitizes it.
Okay. No, that
So
makes
can work
sense.
too. But everybody has bleach, so
Yeah, bleach is pretty standard. You can get it pretty much anywhere. So,
yeah.
all right, cool.
So then, once you've let it sit for 12 hours, you're gonna drain your tank and then fill it up again, run your water lines through, which is normal water, not with bleach, and then drain your tank.
Is there anything you're looking for when you're draining? Are you gonna smell it, or is it gonna?
If you're smelling bleach, it's probably not a good thing.
Okay.
So just make sure you're not smelling bleach. Once you fill it up and run your water lines through, once you fill it up and then drain it again. So you're gonna do a rinse cycle. That's pretty much what we're calling it.
Okay.
Then you shouldn't be smelling bleach. Plus, once you do that, the parts per million of the bleach to water is not toxic.
So if you're smelling bleach, you probably need to rinse it or get it all out.
Just fill your tank up again and drain it again.
Makes sense. All right.
That's pretty much it. Then you're ready to go camping. Just make sure to give yourself time before your next camping trip to do that process.
Well, awesome. That was perfect timing. Now I can go sanitize my Explorer's tanks.
Definitely, yeah. Hopefully that helped you. And if you guys have been wondering anything else like sanitizing your tanks or little tips and tricks, we have a playlist full of our Wondering Wednesday videos. And go ahead and comment below if there's anything else you've been wondering.
And if there's any units that you've been wondering about, check out our website, ROAoffroad.com or RVsofAmerica.com. You can always give us a call, 801-860-0035. Talk to one of our sales coaches. And yeah.
Hopefully it's been helpful. Thanks for watching and keep on wondering.